student government, and he's just a wonderful, beautiful man, and his speeches are always inspirational and nice to hear. So we're going to introduce his speech today, How to Overcome Academic Anxiety. Let's welcome Karthik to the front of the
I don't even know what these 4 answer choices mean. And it's the 4th question in a row that I don't know what's going on. And I'm only on the first page. How do I not know this stuff? I'm gonna fail. This is gonna be like Cornell all over again, isn't it? Falling into depression for 5 years because I tied my identity to how well I did academically. But no. But then I went into the real world, and I got a job, and nobody cared about my academic performance, so whatever, this is fine, except now I'm back in medical school, and somehow, even after 8 years in the real world, I still care about my grades. What are people gonna think of me? I'm not smart enough. I'm not good enough. If this rings a bell with any of you, raise your hand and say yes.
Yes.
It's all too common. In fact, that was me about a year ago, even up to a few months ago. The change has been gradual, but I've taken a few steps to reverse that line of thinking. That's what I want to share with you today. It became absolutely clear to me that this is something that I needed to share with the student body. A few weeks ago, during finals week of the last quarter, my classmates and I had 7 final exams in 5 days. Pretty typical around here, right? And 2 of them, I would say, especially one of them, was such a ringer that it put some people to tears. Myself, being student government president, I also had a few other responsibilities that week. 23 hours worth of responsibilities, actually, the first 4 days of the week, during finals week. Safe to say I was probably busier than any of my fellow classmates at the time, and somehow, the beauty of it all, 0 stress whatsoever. I realized in that moment that it's not the number of things that we have to do or the magnitude of the things that we have to do that make us anxious. It's what those tasks mean about our self-worth that gets us anxious. So today I'm going to share with you the strategies that I've used to completely obliterate my academic anxiety so that I no longer have to shame myself over grades or any other false measurement. 3-step approach. Number 1, the rational approach. Number 2, the emotional approach. And number 3, the approach of the spirit. I personally believe that grades do not indicate future success. If you agree with me, raise your hand and say yes.
Yes.
I also believe that patience are not multiple choice questions. If you agree with me, say yes.
Yes.
I also believe that if you can use a strategy to improve your grades on a test, that strategy is completely useless in business. If you agree with me, say yes.
Yes.
Why is it that we place so much importance on these grades? See, we've always heard those stories, the people like Bill Gates who dropped out of college and went on to become billionaires, and we think those are just the outliers, those are just the freaks. If you think about it, maybe what if that wasn't the case? In a recent study, it was done on 232 self-made millionaire entrepreneurs. It was found that only 19% of them were A students. Think about that for a second. 19% of millionaire entrepreneurs, self-made millionaires, were A students. So maybe the correlation between academic performance and true life success in business and the things that matter to you, maybe the correlation really isn't there. So what I decided was to focus instead on the things that I truly wanted. Did I want to become a good test taker, or did I want to become a good doctor? So focus on the skills that get you the results that you want. We're all here to become great doctors, so let's focus on clinical skills. Let's focus on learning how to be with other people, personal relations. Let's focus on business. If you like that strategy, say yes.
Yes.
Number 2, the emotional component. You see, as humans, we have a lot of needs. Two of the biggest needs are the intrinsic needs for safety and security, and the need for importance, the feeling of being worth something, being important to the world. And unfortunately, ever since we were little, grades have helped provide that for us. We were all high achievers, right? When we got those grades, we felt good about ourselves. If I get good grades, I'll go to a good college. If I go to a good college, I'll go to a good postgraduate program. Then when I get to a good postgraduate program, I'll get to a good residency. And then once I have a good residency, I'll have a good job. And then there was also the element of what it means about you. If I get good grades, it means I'm smart. It means I'm going to be a great doctor. It means I am good enough. So if there's a slight issue, you can't actually control your grades. You can control your effort, and you can control your thought process. You can't actually control the grades. And what happens? Sometimes we start beating ourselves up. The I'm not good enough comes back again. Here's the thing. The things that we focus on become our reality. So we can choose a disempowering thought, like I'm not good enough, and the more you do that, the more it's going to become true. Or you can choose the empowering thought, that I am good enough, that I am going to be a great doctor, and nobody's going to stop me. It doesn't matter what gets in my way. Again, you can choose the disempowering thought or the empowering thought. Both will come true. So the choice is up to you. If you like that strategy, raise your hand and say yes.
Yes.
The third, and this is the most important part. Make your life about something more than just the grades. Make your life about something greater. Make your life about contribution to other people. Make your life about leaving this place better than you found it. Because therein is true satisfaction. The satisfaction of knowing that you've helped somebody be better off than they were before. The satisfaction of knowing that because of you, the world around you is better. That will give you far more gratification than grades alone. And the beauty of it is, when you focus on that, eventually your academic anxiety just disappears. If you like that strategy, raise your hand and say yes.
Yes.
So that's the three strategies right there. The rational component, focus on the things that really matter to you and go after those. If it's grades, fine. If it's wanting to be a great doctor, go after that. Focus on the emotions and the thought patterns that will breed success. The emotions that make you feel good, that you are good enough. And number three, the spirit. Go after the things that light you up, that make you feel outstanding. The things that allow you to be a greater person for the world around you. Ladies and gentlemen, you are all too talented, too outstanding, and too wonderful of people to be wasting yourselves worrying about grades and false measurements of your success. Imagine if you took all of that energy and channeled it into something greater than yourself. Imagine what you could do. All that wasted time, all that wasted effort, you channel it into something you believe in, we'll all be better off. So instead of worrying about what you expect, what other people expect you to be, or what you think other people expect you to be, just be yourself. Because here's the truth. Each of you has had a set of experiences in your life and a set of skills, a journey that's unique. It's a unique journey that somebody out there needs to hear. But if you cover it up because you're trying to measure yourself against a system of education that was created during the Industrial Revolution, you're not doing anybody any favors. So I implore you to stand up for yourself. Make your life about something greater than the mundane. Make your life about contribution to other people. Make your life about something far greater than you ever dreamed possible. Reach. Be yourself. Be your authentic self, because there are people out there that need your story just the way you tell it. We need your greatness. We need you just the way you are. If you like that, say yes.
Yes.
Say yes!
Yes.
Join me.